Hey, what's going on, ADOS fam? I'm out here hanging out, Houston, Texas, park. Out here for a wedding this weekend. But yeah, let's talk about HR 40. It has come to my attention that we're trying to get HR 40 legislated like it's a civil suit. That was definitely not the original intent of the HR 40 bill. The original intent of the HR 40 bill was to account for every instance of oppression, discrimination due to systemic racism from 1619 to now, regardless of who did it, as long as we are talking about ADOS people, being affected and what was the damage, why were we damaged, how were we damaged, and what is owed to us for that damage. I think taking that scope away, turning the bill into basically civil litigation against the United States government is not a good idea. I think that's a huge mistake. Limiting our scope to 1776 again, and if this were a regular lawsuit in a regular court, yes, that would make sense. But what we're doing is not that. This is not that. We're not suing, or at least the purpose of HR 40 was not to make a lawsuit type case against the government. It's to come up with the invoice of all damages accrued, whatever, from 1619 to now, regardless of who did it, and to talk about what repair and compensation is due to us due to that accumulated damage from 1619 to now. Regardless of any government, we were still here in the land. So if the monarchy, if the British monarchy or whatever other monarchy owes us, that will be decided and discovered in the commission of the HR 40 commission. What we need to focus on was getting the language changing African American to ADOS, and making sure that we have our correct people on that in that commission to be there fighting and making sure that we're not getting shortchanged. But by us starting at 1776 and exclusively limiting the case to us against the federal government and what the federal government owes us, when the original purpose of HR 40 was to figure out everybody who owes us, I think we're shortchanging ourselves. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. I mean, I'm in the fight. I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I'm just giving my perspective on how I see it. So yeah, but all right, y'all be cool.